Hey guys, my name is Chris Billy. I'm the Executive Director for the Tribal Homeownership Coalition of the Southwest. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the different types of ways that you can become a homeowner on a tribal reservation. So one of the first ways we're going to talk about is actually if you inherit or you're gifted a home, right? And it's just that. So if somebody moves out, moves away, and they decide to leave you the home, they can do that. Most tribal law allows for this, right? Or if somebody just wants to give you a home, maybe they bought another home somewhere else, they're able to typically transfer that home through the reservation or through the BIA. And most of the time that transaction happens when one owner passes the land or the home site lease over to the new owner. One of the second ways to become a homeowner on the reservation is really just to build a house yourself, right? We call this a self-build. Now there's a couple different forms that I think I want to talk about in this. One is if you go out, you get the materials together and you're able to build a house yourself. The other type of self-build is typically when you work with your tribal department, like someone like the tribal VA office, and they come out and they build a home for you, or your local governance. They'll come out, maybe they might get some folks together and get some funding together and they'll build a house for you. The third way that you can become a homeowner is to purchase a manufactured home, right? Now you can actually go out to a reputable dealer in one of the areas that you live in, and you can actually go out and you can purchase the home off the lot, right? Have it delivered to your home site or your residential lease and have it installed. Now the fourth way to become a homeowner on the reservation, which also a lot of people are familiar with, is to go to the Tribal Housing Authority and to go through their homeownership program, right? Now, when you work with the housing authority, you do have to understand that most of the money that they're using actually comes from the federal government. But ultimately, when you work with the housing authority, they're typically working with multi-layers of federal regulations and guidelines that they have to meet in order to make you a homeowner. Now, the fifth way you can become a homeowner on the reservation is through private construction. Essentially, you've got to go out and qualify for a construction loan. Now, the biggest thing with this is that you have to have site control long before you apply for the loan. But ultimately, you're going out and applying for a loan to build your home. All right, and the sixth and final way that you can become a homeowner on the reservation is through resale, right? Now, what does that mean, resale? As simply, if you find someone who is wanting to sell their home and you're able to buy it, that transaction with most reservations can happen. Now, there are a number of caveats. One is that your home site leasing policy of your parent tribe has to allow for that transaction. Now, that home must be habitable, especially if you're using a government-backed loan on the reservation, which actually leads me, kind of segues into my next point. One is that there are a number of mortgages that you can use on and off the reservation. Now, there are a number of mortgage programs that will work on the reservation, and we are going to do a deeper dive into it in another video. All right, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Definitely keep your eyes out. We'll have more videos to come in the future.